Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is video response to Mr. Parkin of the British Fist. And he posed a question, what is going to happen to CM Punk because he attacked either the person basically did something to him, or he did it basically because he didn't like the person. In other words, if he was aggravated or if he was basically provoked, what happens now? Now, I had a chance to think about this, and this is what I thought. Essentially, if anything happens, the most will be, one, CM Punk will be fined, and I'm sure he'll be fined several $100,000. They don't find them small in WWE. Two, if it comes down to when you need to suspend him, I'm taking a guess they'll suspend him after Hell in a Cell. They cannot just do a suspension now because they need him during the remaining parts of the show. If he's not there to either be seen on SmackDown sometime or on Raw, they're not going to have anything to work with on Hell in a Cell. And everything's revolving around Hell in a Cell with the possibility of CM Punk with John Cena or CM Punk with Ryback. I still believe that CM Punk is not going to be with John Cena. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Honestly, I'm saying this clearly. I really hope I'm wrong. But the problem is this, that John Cena may not be fully healthy enough to really work. And Ryback, who really is still very inexperienced and still very green, is really not ready for it. But they may put him in there because they don't have a choice. If John Cena cannot work, Ryback must go in his place because he's the only one who's been built well enough and that Vince McMahon likes to be in that position. And after what I saw on the website that's connected to Mr. Parkin's video, I've seen it. It's clear that either he was provoked or he was essentially didn't like the guy and just hit him anyway. But I can say this for anyone who doesn't live in the United States. This is from the UK. And I understand some of the court system in the UK is not too much different from the United States. If the guy was provoked, if the guy wasn't provoked, the man who got hit has the right to sue. And I'm sure he's going to, as we call in the United States, lawyer up to basically get what he wants. My guess is going to be that the guy is going to be getting a lawyer in the next couple of days to a week. He will go against the WWE stating that this man attacked him for no provocation. Since he was up in the fan, in the audience, it's going to be very hard to say that if he was provoking him or not because there was no security near CM Punk when he hit him. I didn't see any main security. I just saw fans. So what will probably happen is this. The man is going to probably get a settlement for his attack by CM Punk, no matter if he provoked CM Punk or didn't. CM Punk will get basically penalized for it. Well, he'll have to have a penalty. What is it? He'll basically have to pay maybe $300,000 or $400,000, counting how much they're going to be willing for him to be charged. He will be penalized for that, at least that amount of money. It'll happen. If they think that it was warranted for a suspension, I'm sure they're going to wait until after Hell in a Cell, like I said earlier. And after Hell in a Cell, he'll probably disappear for a little while. Counting if they really believe that he should keep the strap or not. If he keeps the strap, we're going to have a big problem on our hands because if he's slated to keep that WWE title and they need to suspend him, the best option would be for him to be considered hurt. And after he's hurt, he could either be stripped of the title, either do cameos until his suspension is over after he's paid his dues, which is paid his money. That will be it. The man who got assaulted will get a settlement. That'll be the end of it. What will go after this? Who knows? But that's my take on it. Now, I wish to also say this. This is important for me. You see, if anyone has seen the Zane giving the Slug Daddy respect video, I'm not going to connect this video. Not necessary. I said in the beginning of the video that 3 shows inspired me to start doing these videos. One was another show that is not wrestling related. One was the Off the Rope show. and I did say my respects to them. But what I've never really said much of, and that's my mistake, is to the British Fix, and to Mr. Parkin and NJ. To you both, gentlemen, I wish to thank you. You were the second show I ever saw for wrestling. I mean, afterwards, I've seen other shows, but the ones that I believe are the best shows is your competitor, which is the Off the Rope Show. I respect them. And you. And I respect you too. And I thank you very much for what you've done for me. You helped me while not saying how bad my life is right now, because I have said a couple of times in my videos, I'm not working now because I have a very bad injury. Things hadn't been easy for me, and these shows, including your show, helped me. And I wouldn't be as far as I am if it wasn't for your show as well. So I thank you both, NJ, and I thank you, Mr. Parkin. From an American who lives in New York, you have my respect and my gratitude. Thank you very much. And for anyone who's seen Zane's View, I hope you do subscribe to this, and I hope you do comment, and you have a good night.